What did you think was normal about your body until someone pointed out that it wasn't? I have a double uvula. That little hangy thing in the back of your throat. Mine looks like a ballsack. I thought that's just what they looked like 'cause like, how often do you look in people's throats? I remember seeing cartoons as a kid where they'd zoom in on a character's mouth when they are screaming or something. And I just thought the artists were lazy, drawing a simple droopy line. But no, that's what most people's look like. When I was in my 20s, I went to the doctor for something unrelated and she checked my throat and just said, "Huh, you have a double uvula." Neat. I went home and told my roommates, and they all had to look in my mouth. I thought they would think the doctor was the weirdo, but they were all shocked. I'll never forget one saying, "You've got balls in your throat." The first year of menstruating I had intensely painful periods and severe constipation. The periods would last 2 weeks, with 2 weeks in between each one. Everyone told me things would calm down and even out. Then one night, at a friend's sleepover, I was in so much pain that I was sobbing on the bathroom floor. My parents rushed me to the hospital. Everything I was describing, pain-wise, made it sound like I was in labor. But I was 14 and still very much a virgin. After a week of tests and painkillers, they finally figured out the issue. I then had surgery to open up my second uterus and cervix, which had been sealed shut by a membrane. I had been having periods for a year and had built up like 2 liters worth old blood in my sealed second uterus. So once that was drained out and I was put on major antibiotics, I got to go home and tell all my friends that I had 2 uteruses. I was also born with 1 kidney. Not sure if that's related, but I sure am a mess down there, LMAO. That I had 8 wisdom teeth grow into the extra space in the back of my jaw, 2 for each side, top and bottom, that all grew in just fine after 20. Only to find out on my last trip to the dentist that I have 8 more growing in sideways. The normal amount of wisdom teeth is 4. Not 16. I used the phrase, you know, when your heart does that fluttery sensation and it's like you can feel it beating for a few seconds. Apparently not everyone does know that, in fact most don't, and my colleagues looked at me like I'd lost my mind.